We're live. Man, I said that might be a world record for fastest time I've set up a stream. All right, the San Francisco Dons. I don't ask you why I know that they're the Dons. They are up by 1 against Virginia with 3 minutes to go. Sam Hauser looking. Kicks it to Kihei Clark. Kihei Clark, gonna drive. Has it knocked away, stolen by San Francisco. They've got the lead. They're gonna kick it to the corner. Here's a 3. Good! San Francisco extends their lead to 4. Khalil Shabazz with the 3. And with 2:36 left, Virginia is now going to try a 3. It's short. San Francisco on the rebound. They're going to take some clock here. We'll see what they're going to do. Top of the key, they look. Drops it off. Shabazz looking. Kicks it. Top of the key. They're going to take a deep 3. It's good! San Francisco leads by 7. Let's go, baby! Timeout. Jay Wright and the Cavaliers. They are in trouble now. Oh, we have to play this team? That's a win. That is a win. Let's go, baby. Let's go, San Francisco. Let's go, San Fran. All right, so my scoreboard's all, like, screwed up. I need to make it, like... Hold on. How we doing, everyone? Oh, wait. Did I say Jay Wright? I meant to say Tony Bennett. I just said timeout Jay Wright. It's Tony Bennett. My bad. Someone reminded me of that. Yeah, Zach, thanks. Jay Wright coaches Villanova. I got those two mixed up. Okay, now the scoreboard should be a lot better. Oh, my. Oh, my. There's no way. Man, can you ever win a game you're supposed to, Virginia? The same team lost to a 16 seed. What fraud you are. 4th team in the nation, my ass. Number 4 team in the nation, my ass. Michigan State got the better Hauser. This is amazing. What were they? They were down by 1 when I started the stream. They're now up by 7. They're on an 8-0 run since I started streaming. Yeah, San Francisco. They're in. For those of you who don't know about San Francisco, so they're in Gonzaga's conference. If you were unaware. They're in Gonzaga's conference. They're actually a pretty good team most years. They usually give Gonzaga some trouble.
Oh yeah. All right, 2 other Virginia losses. They got Michigan State and Villanova.
Oh yeah, definitely. Dude. Virginia, which pack line defense, maybe defend the 3. That'd be a good idea. You want to know how you beat Virginia? You play fast and you take a lot of 3s.
Exactly, because they like to play slow.
Yeah, that's what UMBC did.
Exactly.
Because UMBC was not afraid to shoot from like 10 feet behind the arc. Quincy, this will make me feel better about Georgia Tech losing to Georgia State. Yeah, you were begging me to stream that game. I wish I did. That was the best game of that first. I don't think it was televised, so I probably couldn't have. But that game went to 4 overtimes and Georgia State won. Here's Virginia. Kihei Clark kicks it to the corner. Clark gets it back in a drive to the middle, drops it off. Layup, no good. Rebound out of bounds off of San Francisco. So Virginia will maintain possession, but there's only 1:48 left. This might be over. Might be game, set, match for Virginia. What channel is it on? ESPN. ESPN is what the game's on. They're going to get it in. Hauser looking. They're going to kick it out. Driving into the middle. Layup. Good. So Virginia gets it now. They might foul. No, they're not going to foul yet. This is San Francisco. The 8-point lead they had was their largest lead today. This San Francisco. They're gonna just eat. Oh, Keyhead Clark being a little pest, and I think they're gonna call over and back on San Francisco. Yeah, Keyhead Clark with some great defense. I think they're gonna call over and back on San Francisco. Ugh, I don't like that. So wait, San Francisco isn't in the bonus. So, oh shoot, that means actually that's actually better because now whenever Virginia fouls them, they just keep the ball.
Yeah.
Okay, wait, is Keyhead Clark shooting free throws or what's going on? All right, Keyhead Clark is shooting free throws. His first one goes. All right, so I think they called the offensive foul on San Francisco. I don't know what's that. I don't have the volume on my TV. I'm just watching it on mute. I watch a lot of sports on. Whenever I do a broadcast, I sometimes watch on mute. Second free throw from Clark is good, and it is now a 3-point lead. And Tony Bennett, not Jay Wright, is going to take a timeout. So they only have one timeout left. San Francisco has 3. San Francisco has 7 fouls. Virginia has 5. Jay Billis and John Shambi. Jay Billis is a good announcer for basketball. Would this be the biggest win? Actually, no. Did you know San Francisco actually has a national championship?
I did not know.
They actually have a back-to-back. They actually have back-to-back national championships.
I forgot about that.
So their jerseys are kind of ugly though. They're yellow and they just say USF. Like I feel like y'all could have come up with some. Well, like I like the all yellow, but like I feel like San Francisco today, they are 13 of 27 from 3. They're only 10 of 30 from 2-point range. Minute 22. If they can get a basket, it's a 1-possession game here, so they're gonna probably need a basket here. Shabazz looking Virginia. Oh, they're not messing around on defense, and I think we're gonna get. Did San Francisco call a timeout, or did they call a foul on? Yeah, they called a foul on Reese Blackman. That's his 4th foul. Okay. One more, and San Francisco will be in the bonus. 18 on the shot clock. They're just holding the ball right now. Come on, you got to do something. Come on, San Fran. You got 9 on the shot clock. Show some urgency. Come on, you need a basket here. Shabazz looking, kicks it out. 4 on the shot clock. They got to chuck up a 3. Yikes, what a terrible possession. That is an awful possession. I don't know what they're doing there. And now Virginia down by 3 with under a minute to go. What Keyhead Clark was almost bald. Now he's he grew his hair out a ton. Hauser looking. Hauser looking around. Passes it off. Into the corner. They're gonna drive baseline. Layup goes and no foul. I thought they got a basket and the foul. Virginia now only down by 1. 26 seconds left. They might have to foul soon. They double team in the corner. They whip it all the way along to the other side. They're going to – wait, I think someone took a timeout. Yeah, San Francisco took a timeout. All right, so there's 23 seconds, 21 on the shot clock. So, man. I feel like – all right, so I feel like Virginia will foul soon. They're going to foul sooner rather than later. But I say you just hold the ball till you get fouled. Just get it into the hands of your best free throw shooter, whoever that may be. Man, number 34 for San Francisco, when Virginia made that layup, he was smart to just kind of let him score there and not foul. So that was actually a smart play by him. I'm not going to lie, these Virginia jerseys are kind of ugly.
They're not good.
So whoever number 34 is on San Francisco, they don't have names on their jerseys. But he was smart to just stand back and not foul. Because that basket really doesn't mean much because they're still down by 1. So that was smart of him not to foul. Okay. 23 seconds to go. 21 on the shot clock. They inbounded it into the backcourt. Kihei Clark applying some good defense. They're going to double team. Now they get it to the corner. Driving into the middle. Kicks it outside. 14 seconds. Underneath. Tipped out of bounds. Off of Virginia with 11 seconds. They maintain possession. This will be reviewed. That looks like it's definitely off of Virginia. That maybe could have been a foul. There's a 2-second differential between shot clock and game clock. So what's Virginia going to do with 2 seconds? I mean, I know they can get all right, so they're going to review whether or not this was out of bounds. Let's see. That's got to be out of bounds off Virginia. I don't understand how that's not a foul. I don't understand how that's not a foul. Is the Notre Dame game on? No. All right, so they're going to go under review. If this is San Francisco's ball, you just hold it until you get fouled. That's what I do. Just inbound. Actually, you could inbound it into the backcourt, but if Virginia... Yeah, that's obviously off of Virginia. Because he swipes it that way, and that's the exact direction the ball goes. Do I still think Georgia Tech can have a good basketball team? They have 20. No. You lost to Georgia State. I'm sorry.
That was a great game.
But that was the game of the day. I couldn't watch it because it wasn't televised. I would have streamed, but it wasn't televised. I can't get it on. My ESPN app doesn't work there. That's definitely off of. No. No. He swipes it that direction. It's obviously off of Virginia. DJ back to throw. He's sacked by is that Jeremiah Amusu Koomora? He's a stud. I would say the Bears should draft him, but they don't need any defense. All right, so they did rule it San Francisco ball. They put 0.2 seconds back on the clock. All right, so Virginia, they got a foul now. They get it in, and they foul immediately with 10.2 seconds. It's a 1-and-1. It is a 1-and-1. They are now in the bonus. Oh, no, man. If he misses this first one, they're in trouble because a 2-pointer wins it.
You gotta make this one.
I think Virginia called a timeout. Yeah, they're gonna try to ice him, I guess. You see, I don't understand why they called the timeout now. Because now, after they get the rebound, so what they're gonna do is, okay, so Tony Bennett, that's a smart play actually. It's like icing the kicker, but you're icing the free throw shooter to like make him think about it more. He's gonna draw up what they're gonna do if he misses the first one, or like if he makes both of them, what they need to do if they need to go for 3. Yes, so UVA doesn't have any timeouts left. San Francisco has the possession arrow. If any craziness happens where that would be needed, they do have the possession arrow. What do you draw up here if you're Tony Bennett? Luke, you've played basketball organized. I haven't, so.
I don't know what you do, man.
Okay. Come on, man.
Please, please, please. Please make this.
If he makes both of them, they're fine. Even if he just makes... He's got to make the first one. If he misses the first one, they can rebound. It's a 1-and-1. Which basically means if he makes the first one, he gets a second one. Is this guy a good free throw shooter? I have no idea. Their last win against a top 5 team was 1981 against number 2 Wichita State. 1-and-1. The first free throw is no good. Rebound Virginia, 9 seconds. Kihei Clark crosses midcourt with 5. Clark gonna drive, kicks it for no, they kick it again. Hauser fadeaway 3. No good. Tip back, no good. And for the first time since 1981, San Francisco has knocked off a top 5 team. They've done it. They've knocked off number 4 Virginia 61-60. Oh no, Virginia, no! And the San Francisco Dons get their second win on the year, none bigger than that. A win over the number 4 ranked team in the country. Hauser open 3, misses short. I thought they may have had that tip in, but it didn't go in. Man, Michigan State has to play this team? man, come on. What a win for the San Francisco Dons.
Wow.
What a win for that program. Virginia's some trash, man. They're some trash.
Probably the most overrated.
Wow, man.
Wow. Amazing.
They almost blew that game, though.
Yeah, they almost.
Wait, let's see what their coach has to say.
Great win. A lot of credit to our guys. I thought they did an incredible job executing our game plan for 40 minutes, and that's what we talked about before the game, was finding a way to just be mentally and physically tough. Obviously, Virginia is a program that we aspire to be like. They're incredibly well coached, incredibly tough, and just really proud of the way our guys competed for 40 minutes.
And Todd, your big guys did such a good job throughout the game, Josh Coonan especially.
Yep.
They defended well, but your ability to spread the floor, what was your game plan as far as trying to spread the floor and get cutting lanes and be able to knock in three-point shots?
Yeah, well, I told you guys the other morning that when we played these guys today, we might take 53s. It's one of those things where you got to let the game get up and down a little.
Yeah, exactly. If you could shoot the 3 against Virginia, they're done.
Josh,
Exactly.
They made some huge shots.
All you gotta do is play
Tommy
fast
had a
pace.
shot ball
That's
ready
it.
to start the year, but he kept believing, and
Not
he shot
hard
the
to
ball
figure
around
out.
practice all fall. So for him to knock those 2 threes down late like he did, it's just a great moment for him, and I'm really proud of him.
Could you have imagined after your first game, when you were so disappointed in the effort that your team had put this kind of effort out to beat Virginia?
You know what? The first game in UMass Lowell played really well, but I played a lot of guys, and we just weren't ready. To be honest, we hadn't.
Yeah, they lost to UMass Lowell their first game.
Yeah.
And over the, it was about the midway point.
That was pretty good.
Do I dare put them in my bracketology? I mean, they beat Virginia, but they lost to UMass Lowell, so. I'll put them as a play-in.
Yeah.
I'll give them a play-in. I'll give them a play-in. I mean, how many teams in college basketball have a top 5 win? None. None of them do. Exactly. Will Virginia beat Georgia Tech? I don't know.
Yeah, you guys too. Thanks a lot.
They might.
Todd Golden and San Francisco with the upset win over number 4 Virginia, 61-60, the final. Jay Phillips and our whole crew, I'm John Shambi saying thanks for joining us.
What a win for that program. First time since 1981 they've beaten a top 5 team. Number 2, Wichita State. Western Kentucky getting set to play West Virginia. That'll be a good game. Western, they look good. My uncle went there, and he's actually staying with us for Thanksgiving. Man, so Virginia's 1-1. They beat Towson, but I'm dropping them to like a 6 seed. I have that. Actually, I had them as a 4. I'm gonna drop them a ton to like a 7.
Yeah, that's what I would do.
Here, let's go to the bracketology right now, shall we? Shall we? Sounds like a good idea, doesn't it? Hold on. This is my school account. Okay, we can adjust the bracketology with y'all. Let me minimize my camera. This is the same bracketology from the first episode, by the way. So this is all right. Luke, you can help me out with this.
Okay.
All right, so right now our play-ins are my last 4 in are Dayton, Xavier, South Carolina, and USC.
Okay.
Wait, who beat Pitt? Sacred Heart beat Pitt or St. Francis?
I think St. Francis or hold on, I'm gonna go check that.
All right. Hold on. Here's a team I have to demote. I'm demoting them down 3 spots. I'm putting them in my last 4 in. They were an 8 seed. Northern Iowa. They're 0-2.
Oh
And I think I'm gonna kick out South Carolina. I wasn't really keen on having them in like the tournament. But I gotta drop Northern Iowa some significant spots. They went out and lost to them. I don't think USC here. What we can do is, yeah, I need to drop Northern Iowa some significant. I'm still gonna have them in the bracket. 1, because I love them. 2, they're still the favorites to win the Missouri Valley. So. And it's not like they went out and lost to 2 bad teams. Western Kentucky and St. Mary's are both good teams, but I gotta knock them. Xavier, I mean, they beat Bradley by 1, but they are 2-0. So hold on, I'm gonna delete all the oh, shoot. I need to get rid of all of like the game picks. This is my friend's bracket, by the way, if you guys are curious. Yeah, I mean, San Francisco did lose to UMass Lowell, but I mean, they have a top 5 win. I gotta give them credit. I'll have that. How about this? I'll have them playing Northern Iowa in the play-in. In a season where you're not playing as many games, that'll help them a lot. And I'm still a big believer in Northern Iowa. But I gotta knock up some serious points. You guys could help me with the Bracketology too in the chat once I pull the chat back up. I don't have the chat pulled up right now. Next Bracketology should be, I don't know, probably a week from... I said every 2 weeks, so maybe like give it another week of play and then we can evaluate this, but we are definitely... I'm going to knock Kansas a little bit too. They are 0-1.
Yes. They didn't play too well against Gonzaga. Well, their defense wasn't good against Gonzaga yesterday.
Gonzaga, I have them as the number 1 overall team, and I think that's going to stay that way.
Yesterday.
Okay, so the big movement is going to be from now. What did we say we're demoting Virginia to? A 7? I'm going to switch them in North Carolina. I had North Carolina as a 7 for like no good reason. So y'all will be taking on Belmont in the first round.
I think the last time we played Belmont, we lost, actually.
All right, so you guys are now a 4, mostly because I had y'all way too low for like no apparent reason whatsoever. So there you go. Let's see. I have Memphis as a 12. I think I can. That's probably a safe assumption. I'm gonna switch Illinois and Kansas. Kansas has been demoted to a 3. Illinois is now a 2. Mostly because they just went out and beat 2 teams by 60 points. I mean, it's not easy beating any team by that much, so I gotta give them credit where credit's due. UCLA, they lost to San Diego State.
Oh, yeah.
In fact, they got embarrassed by San Diego State.
That's bad.
I am moving them to an 8 seed. They are going to take the spot of Northern Iowa. Although, wait, I have them playing Colorado. All right, so I'm not going to have them play Colorado because that's like a conference matchup. I could switch them with Stanford, but Stanford's also in the Pac-12. Who can I put? Florida. Well, so they're both okay. So we're gonna put Florida in place for UCLA. So Florida will play Colorado, and UCLA would play Ohio State. Who else? Can you see what Howard did? How did Howard do? Hold on. I need to get Western Kentucky in the bracket because I had North Texas winning the Conference USA. So
Howard lost to Belmont yesterday.
man, that's not good. How did Makar Maker play?
He had 11 points, 2 assists, and 8 rebounds.
Okay. Not terrible, but you'd expect more from a 5-star against Belmont.
Right.
I'll tell you, man, Western Kentucky looked good. They look good. If they win this crossover, if they beat West Virginia here, they'll probably move up to like a 10 seed, probably. Okay, San Diego State. I feel like we got to give them credit for a, what's it called? Hold on, what's chat saying? Let's see what chat says. For the teams that didn't play, they're not going to get much movement. Xavier's been playing good. Okay, wait. Here's the thing about Xavier. All right, they beat Oakland by 50 points.
Yeah.
And then they barely beat Bradley by 1. So, I don't know. They're saying West Virginia, they beat South Dakota State by 8. And they beat VCU by 12. I don't know. I still think, man, of course Northern Iowa's 0-2. Jeez. This Charles Bassey's really good, averaging 16 points per game, 11 rebounds per game, and 4.5 blocks per game in this little mini tournament through the first 2 games. All right, so we're going to move San Diego State up. I have Arizona State as a 10, and that's honestly too low for them to start off. But they went out and barely beat Rhode Island and then crapped the bed against Villanova, so I'll keep them there. They can only move up. We need to. I don't think I can put San Diego State as a 5. Who's a team that I think is too low? Yeah, go be ready. Get away.
West Virginia, Western Kentucky's underway.
Yeah, I just saw that tip off. Use ESPN hashtag WKU versus WVU. What's funny is, oh, what a block by Charles Bassey. Dude, Charles Bassey's a stud.
He's good.
He was like a top 6 recruit or something like that. And then he got like hurt and scouts didn't like him, but he's a stud. Oh, man. It's not easy being a bracketologist. It's just not. What's a team that's like way too low? Hold on. I'm going to look at CBS's bracketology.
Yeah. Hey, your bracketology's better than what's that one guy's name?
Lenardi. Lenardi's retarded.
He sucks.
Illinois is up by 6 on Ohio with only 5 minutes to go in the half. Gonzaga beat Auburn by 23 points today. Okay, they have North Carolina playing Western Kentucky. That'd be a good game. They have Seton Hall in their bracket. I don't have Seton Hall in my bracket. They have Winthrop winning the Big South. I had Radford. Why do they have Alabama in the bracket? Or wait, didn't Alabama get some like really highly rated recruit? I think they did. Yeah, I think you're right. Who else do they have that I don't have in? They have Liberty. All right, so they have Liberty winning their conference. I have Lipscomb winning their conference. They have Georgia Tech as a play-in? Hell no. Georgia Tech ain't getting no play-in. I'll give San Francisco a play-in. Yeah. I mean, they have a better win than anyone else this season. I'm taking USC out of. Actually, wait, doesn't USC have a pretty highly rated recruit too? I don't know. They're not in CBS's bracketology. They have Fairleigh Dickinson winning the NEC. They have Creighton as a 3. I'm going to make Villanova a 1 and actually, wait, I have Villanova and Creighton both as 1 seeds. I feel like Creighton shouldn't be a 1 seed. They have Virginia as a 1. Yeah, hell no. You lost to San Francisco. You ain't getting a 1 seed. Utah State's 0-2. Yikes. Man, if Utah State beats Northern Iowa, they might be in trouble.
Yeah.
So this is not going to be what's set in. They got Seton Hall. Who should I add? I had Seton Hall or they don't have what's their name? They have Vermont in the. Who do I have winning the America East? They've got Vermont. I don't think I have Vermont. I'm not going to take Northern Iowa out just yet, just because I still think they're a very good team, but they're not trending in the right direction. I'm going to take USC out, though. They could, yeah. So I have Northern Iowa playing San Francisco in the play-in. Okay. So I have the winner of that play-in playing West Virginia. We still need like a 5 seed. Who do I have that's like way too low? I don't know. Oh, here I have Oklahoma State as a 9. Does this bracketology have them in? This bracketology doesn't even have Oklahoma State in their bracketology. But they've got that Cade Cunningham, and I feel like he can maybe make some noise. I don't know. We'll have to see. Let's see. They have St. Louis as a 9. Ooh. They have Michigan as a 9. I have Michigan as a 5. Yeah, we definitely disagree on quite a few teams. Some of these conference winners are weird, too.
Yeah.
Seton Hall lost a ton of talent from last year's team. They lost a ton of talent. Wait, do they have the net rankings out yet? Because, like, teams technically have played games this year? No, they haven't played enough. Last year, BYU was ranked 9th in the net. If BYU made the tournament last year, what they were, I was literally going to pick them to go to the Final Four. I loved that team. I hate BYU, but, like, their team last year was good. They were the only team in their conference to beat Gonzaga, although San Francisco might have something to say about that this year. I don't know. They lost to UMass Lowell. So I don't know what to think of them. I'll give them the benefit of the doubt and say that they beat a top 5 team. West Virginia just hit a 3. Ah, geez, it's hard. I just have this gaping hole for a 5 seed. I'm taking Howard out. Howard let me down. Can't be losing to Belmont.
They lost, and not only did they lose, it was 95-78.
Yikes, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought that McCart they have a 5-star. And like it's not like he played bad, but he could have done a lot better. Who does CBS have? They have Norfolk State from that conference. I guess I'll just take Norfolk State. I don't know much about the SWAC, but I'll just take Norfolk State. Here, I guess we can. Yeah, Norfolk State. Y'all can be a 14 seed. Welcome to the Bracketology. Jeez. No. What's a team that I have like way too high?
Way too high.
I don't know. Maybe Michigan State. I have them as a 2.
I really want to say Michigan because they didn't impress me too much.
Well, here's the thing. All right, I like Bowling Green. I actually have Michigan playing Bowling Green in the first round of my Bracketology. I'm gonna switch that though. Here, I'm gonna make Belmont a 12 just because they won, and I'll make Bowling Green a 13 just because they lost. So I'll just switch them around. Texas Tech went out and demolished something called Norfolk State. BYU beat some Division III team by like 100 points. I feel like I gotta move San Diego State up because they have a win against a ranked. There are like very few teams that have a ranked win. San Diego State, San Francisco, Villanova. Who else beat a ranked team? I can't remember.
I can find something. Okay, so
wow, what a block! Western Kentucky got the putback anyway, but
I don't know if you heard, but Sanford. This was just an exhibition game. They're playing against a team I've never heard of. The final score of that game was 174-99.
That's Stanford's women's team, I thought.
Or someone. I can't remember.
That was Stanford's women's team.
Yeah, they scored a bunch of points.
Hold on, I think I'm gonna. Should I stop streaming? I don't know. Is anyone even? There's 20 people in here.
Yeah, that's a decent amount of people.
I have Ohio. So instead, I have Ohio State way too low. Yeah, I guess I do.
Yeah.
They're at a 9. I'm gonna switch Ohio State and LSU. I'm going to make Ohio State a 6. And I'm going to make LSU a 9. There we go. That'll please the Buckeye fans. Okay. Now, ooh, man. I need someone to add. Someone needs to be added. They have Furman winning the They have Furman winning the. Wait, what did UNC? Can you look up what UNC Greensboro did?
Yeah.
What did Furman do? Did they win? Furman won. Who did they beat? Who had they played? They beat whoever Tucson is. They beat them by 30.
Of giving. just got a whole lot more interesting with William Hill.
I say Kentucky is right at 2. I'd put them at 1, but I don't see them being lower than a 2 seed. So it's at Boston College. Yeah.
William Hill Sportsbook, making Thanksgiving weekend even more.
No, I don't want to click on this stupid ad. Yeah, but they lost. Did they beat Rhode Island? I can't remember if they beat Rhode Island.
They beat Rhode Island 69-64.
Okay. Virginia's next game is against St. Francis. What conference is St. So St. Francis went out and beat Pitt. Can you find what conference St. Francis is in?
Yeah.
And just name the teams in their conference, because I'll put them in for whoever. Like, yeah. Oh no, I accidentally exited out of my bracketology. Because, like, I know Pitt is not any good, but they're still a Power 5 team. And I don't know how many teams in that conference are going to be beating Power 5 teams. Oh, you wonder who St. Francis plays next? Hold on, you wonder who St. Francis plays next? They play Virginia next. Okay, so who's... Name teams in that conference, because I need to know who I have from that conference it's in. Luke, name teams in that conference.
Okay, St. Francis,
There we...
Connecticut.
All right, keep going. You're breaking up, like, really badly. I can't... Hold on. I'm going to hang up on him, and then I'm going to call him back, because I can't hear a word he's saying. All right, you were breaking up, like, really badly.
Okay, can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Okay. So they have St. Francis, Central Connecticut, Wagner, LIU, Mount St. Mary's, Bryant, and yeah, those.
Is Sacred Heart in that conference?
Yes, they are.
Okay, I had Sacred Heart, so I'll take them out. And I'm not gonna put them in the play-in. I mean, they beat a Power 5 team. You gotta give credit where credit's due. I'm gonna move Norfolk State to the play-in game. Sorry, Norfolk State, but you're going to the play-in game. And then St. Francis will be a 14 seed playing Wisconsin. It's like thundering outside.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez. All right, we still need a 5 seed. Man. Nice charge. Jeez. This dude from West Virginia just bulldozed this guy. Oh, yeah. Oh, this guy brings up a good point. Oklahoma State has a tournament ban.
Oh, yeah, they do.
Yeah, I forgot about that. Forgot about that. So, sorry. You guys are gone. See ya. Great. Now I need to add 2 more teams. That's just wonderful. I'm going to move Xavier out of the play-in. I think they did enough to prove me that they are better than a play-in team. They're not going to be a 5 seed, though.
Oh, no.
They will be, I don't know, put them at a 9. I feel like a 9 might be. Actually, I'm going to make them a 10, and I'm going to move St. Louis up to a 9. I'm a big believer in St. Louis and Richmond this year.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, where do I need it? Where did that? Oh wait, yeah, you right here. Okay. Okay. Congrats, Xavier. You are now out of the play-in round. Now we need another play-in team. I'll keep Dayton at the play-in game. They haven't played anyone. Not like, oh, who they played. Like, they haven't played a game. I'm going to demote Tennessee to a 5. Not because they lost, just because they're not going to be playing a game for like a while.
Yeah.
It's just they're not going to be playing a game. Did you say if UNC Greensboro won?
They haven't played a game yet this year.
Okay. A lot of people think Furman's going to win that conference. I'm actually going to replace them with Furman. Furman had a really good team last year.
Yeah, they did.
Like, they were up there with East Tennessee State.
Mm.
And I think they kept a lot of players from that team.
Yeah.
So, Furman, congratulations. You are now in the bracketology. Is a 13 seed fair for you guys? I think it is. But congratulations, Furman. Okay, now we need a 4 seed because I demoted Tennessee. What did Duke? No, Duke's not going to play for a while.
Yeah, they're not playing for a while. Maybe, who knows? I don't even know when their first game is.
I think their first game's against MSU in the Champions Classic. I'll probably wait till after the Champions Classic to make the actual bracketology video. Because right now there's not enough changes, even though we're making quite a few.
Mm-hmm.
There's just going to not be enough to consider an update video. San Diego State, man, I still haven't done anything about them. I like them a lot, and I think they've got to be the favorites to win that conference.
They have to.
That Mountain West Conference.
Yeah. Let's see here.
I'm gonna make them. Where does this bracketology have Louisville? They have them as an 8. Ooh, it's a little low for me. We're gonna make San Diego State a 6. I should make a segment that's trending up and trending down. I feel like 11 might be a little too low for Louisville. I want to put them in the 8-9 range. I like St. Louis too much to move them from the 9. I like St. Louis too much.
Yeah. They look.
LSU. Yeah, I do not like LSU this year. Where does this bracketology have them at? They have LSU as a 6? That's way too high. That's way too high. LSU's going to have to prove me something. I am not a big believer in them.
They have not impressed me so far.
So Louisville will move down to the 9 spot. Now, there are teams that are trending up virtue of the fact that they've played that, but there are teams that are trending down virtue to the fact that they haven't played any games.
Mm-hmm.
Are there any ideas coming in from the chat? Stanford, you haven't really looked at them. Last year, they basically beat up on a bunch of really bad teams and had a really good record.
Mm-hmm.
But they kind of, I don't know how good they are. Where does this bracketology have Stanford? They have them as a 9. Okay, I have them as an 8. That's fine. Oh, we still need to add teams, though. We still need a 1. I think we just need one more team. Who else in prep? Do we add Georgia State? What conference are they in? They're in the Sun Belt, right? Yeah, they're in the Sun Belt, and Arkansas Little Rock Little Rock usually wins that conference. God, man, this Cade Cunningham's an idiot. Why would he go to a team with a postseason ban? Like, don't you want to test your talent against the best competition? No, you don't. You little sleazeball. I'm going to end this stream, unless anyone has anything to add. Maryland. Someone said Maryland. One person said at Alabama. A bunch of people are saying Maryland. Where does this bracketology have Maryland? Do they even have Maryland in? They lost, like, all their good players from last year. Yeah, this bracketology doesn't even have Maryland in. They have Alabama in, though. Well, what's the news with Alabama? They're 1-0. Who do they... Oh, they play Stanford next game. They beat Jacksonville State by 40 points. Good for them.
The season of giving.
Ooh, November 20th, NCAA reveals penalties for Alabama hoops after an FBI investigation. $5,000 fine, 1% budget reduction, but they dodged a scholarship reduction or postseason ban. Yeah, I say we can add Alabama. They have a really highly rated recruit, I'm pretty sure. All right, Alabama it is. This bracketology has them as an 8. I think they're going to be a little bit lower than an 8. Where does this bracket have Oklahoma? They don't have Oklahoma in there. Ooh. Oh, no, they have Oklahoma as an 11. All right, so let's add the Crimson Tide. This bracketology has... Is that me? Okay, here's what we'll do. We need to find a team that needs to get promoted to a... We still have an empty spot for a 4 seed. And Alabama is definitely not a 4 seed. We have an empty... All right. I'm going to move West Virginia to a 4 just because I think they'll beat Western Kentucky. And if they do, they'll be 3-0 and they'll have a win in a mini tournament. I think you got to give them credit for that. Part of me wants to move Illinois up to a 1 seed. I'm still at... What did the... So this bracket has Gonzaga, Baylor, Villanova, and Virginia as their 1 seeds. I had Virginia as a 4. And Virginia already does not look very good. I have them as a 7. I don't care. You lose to San Francisco, you're getting docked a ton.
That's bad.
I'm sorry. I can't have them that high. This has Dayton as a 10. Who else do they have as like a 2 seed? They have Creighton as a 3. Ah, man. I just don't know. What conference is Hofstra in? Are they supposed to have a good team this year? Yeah. Hofstra. Who did I have from this conference getting in? They had James Madison, Elon, Towson, NC Wilmington, Charleston.
The season of giving.
I don't care. Thanksgiving is over. It's on to Christmas season. Which is terrifying to think of. Who from this conference do I have in the... Do I have William and Mary? Who from this... Wait. Oh, I had Delaware. I'm keeping Delaware in. I don't care. Keep Delaware in. Give me the Blue Hens. We need to... Okay. I don't care. I'm keeping Creighton as a 1 seed. I like them too much. Oh, Luke hung out. All right. Luke had to hang up. Kentucky 75-68, Michigan State 78-75. That's your predictions for the Champions Classic. What do I think of Minnesota? I don't think that they're gonna be what's it called? I don't think that. Oh, wait, who are we talking about? Minnesota. Minnesota. I just don't think they can keep up in the Big Ten. Like, they'll have a decent team, but there's no way they're going to keep up with the horses in the Big Ten this year. There's just no way. They're not going to have a good enough record. Clemson will make the tournament. I don't know. We have all of our tournament teams set so far. It's just I need to figure out where I'm going to, because Alabama is not a 5 seed. They're just not. I need to figure out where I'm going to reseed some teams. What are the 6 seeds that I can move? Rutgers, Texas, Ohio State. I'll move Ohio State up to a 5, I guess. They're ranked. They looked good. Why not? So we can move Ohio State up to a 5. I know the Buckeye fan will be happy about that. Now, which one of the 7 seeds I'll make Virginia a 6. Because, I mean, yeah, I'll do it. They're still a good team. I'll make Virginia a 6. Yeah, I'll make him a 6. Now, which one of the 8s can move up to a 7? Florida, Stanford, UCLA. I feel like I was a little harsh on UCLA. I'll make them a 7. And then we can move Alabama into an 8 seed. I'll make Louisville an 8. Then there'll be a 9. Okay, our bracketology is set. Now, you want my predictions for the Champions Classic? All right, man. I think Michigan State will beat Duke. Mostly because it'll be Duke's first game. Michigan State they have a game against Notre Dame Saturday. They're gonna have a chance to regroup and play as a team. So I'll take Michigan State 80-77, and I think Kentucky will beat Kansas. It's not that Kansas is bad. It's just, I mean, can you really fault them for losing to the number 1 team in the country? No, I don't really think you can. I just think Kentucky's better. Give me Kentucky 91-84. Those are my predictions. Those are subject to change. This bracketology also is subject to change. Because also, yeah, so this bracketology is subject to change. The next bracketology update video you guys will see probably a week from today. And we need a play-in team. Shoot, I just realized we have an empty play-in spot because I moved Xavier up. I moved Xavier up to a 10. Great. All right, we need another play-in team. What does this bracket have us for play-in teams? We have SMU as a play-in. All right, so we figured out what to do with Alabama. So Alabama's a 9. I moved Louisville up to an 8. I moved UCLA from an 8 to a 7. I moved Virginia from a 7 to a 6. And who did I move up to a 5? I moved Ohio State from a 6 to a 5. Does that sound reasonable?
That sounds reasonable to me.
Okay, good. Now we need one more playing team. This bracket has SMU. And I like SMU. Who did they're 1-0. Who did they beat? Sam Houston. They beat Sam Houston State by 30.
Oh, wow.
The season of giving just got a.
They play Texas A&M Corpus Christi on Monday. Screw it. Give me SMU. You see, I'm a lot better at bracketologies when the actual season is halfway underway and a bunch from I'm not very good with preseason projections in any sport. Let's move SMU down to this little play-in. SMU playing Dayton in the play-in round. We can make Dayton a little smaller just to make SMU feel better. Okay, let me make sure we don't have any gaps. All right, that's the updated bracketology. A lot of teams moved. Trending upwards, North Carolina. Trending upwards, San Francisco. Trending upwards, San Diego State. Trending upwards, Sacred Heart. Trending upwards. Trending downwards, Virginia, UCLA. Who else is trending downwards? LSU, virtue of the fact that I had them at too high to begin with. Not a big LSU person. So that's going to be it for this stream. I know only a portion of the stream was the actual game, but why the disrespect to Arizona State? Okay, I had Arizona State as a 10 to begin with, mostly because I didn't think they'd be that good. And I don't like their team. I think Josh Christopher's an overrated bum. I just think he is. Part of it is because I don't like him because he passed up on Michigan State to go to Arizona State. I'm going to need to see more out of them. I mean, they couldn't hang with Villanova yesterday. I'm going to need to see more out of them. That's the... No, they were playing with Villanova for maybe you guys are right. Maybe you guys are right. Where does this bracketology have Arizona State? Luke, you think they're right? I think they're right. This bracketology has Arizona State as a 7. Where do they have Purdue? Do they not have Purdue in there? Yeah, they don't even have Purdue in. Here's what we'll do. We'll switch Purdue and Arizona State. Here, I'm going to make this Arizona State logo sideways. Just because I can fit. Arizona State's logo, I hate it just because it's hard to fit in spaces. Okay. Alright, is that better for y'all? How about this? I'll tilt it like this. Hello.
Hey, idiot.
Me? I'm the idiot?
Yeah.
How am I?
Who's in there?
Did I miss him?
Yeah, look under Villanova.
Oh, they're an 8. Okay. Thank you, Brian. Maybe I'm just super unobservant. That's what I think it is. I'm just very unobservant. Okay. I think I'm gonna switch them in Texas. Yes, I'm gonna graduate Arizona State to a 6 seed. I'm gonna need to see more out of them though, but I'll believe you guys, and then we can make Texas a 7. Okay, and we still need a play. Oh yeah, we added the playing team. All right, that's gonna do it for the bracketology. Josh Christopher does have a brother who plays for Arizona State. Yeah, but you passed up on Michigan State for Arizona State. That makes me seem that means I'm gonna assume he's not very good. So I don't know. I don't like him because he passed up on a Michigan. Okay, if we don't play good, then we'll probably lose. They're an underrated. All right, I'll talk to you guys later. Stream is officially over. Man, I was shooting for an hour. Yikes.